And Griff, joining us now is Democratic Texas Congressman and member of the House Appropriations Committee, Henry Cuellar. He is also a member of the Blue Dog Coalition. Congressman, thank you so much for being here today. I'd like to begin with the proposals by the Biden administration, because you voted for the American Rescue Plan, which was $1.9 trillion. Then after that, the president came back with the $2.3 trillion infrastructure bill, and now we're looking at a $1.8 trillion American Family Plan. That's $6 trillion, dollars. How concerned are you about Americans not having an appetite for that kind of sticker shock?
Well, certainly, we are under a pandemic, under President Trump. We did see spending there, and we're going to be seeing some spending now. As to what that amount is, I think that is what we need to have a discussion. I haven't got to that point yet. The leadership has been talking, but I'm hoping that the membership can have a say-so as to the total amount that we'll be looking at.
Take a listen to what Senator Marco Rubio, Republican from Florida, had to say.
Just saying we're going to spend $1 trillion on this doesn't mean you care more. It means you're going to spend more of other people's money, taxpayer money, and run up the debt.
Your response to that?
Well, certainly, I appreciate, and I know the senator well, but I always find it interesting how after a new president got sworn in on January 20th, all of a sudden people start caring about the deficit and the debt. If you look at my words from even the last prior 4 years, I was talking about the deficit and debt under President Trump, but I always find it interesting that people will bring it up only when there's a Democrat in office.
Yeah, you are correct. Republicans have added their fair share to the debt and the deficit. I'd like to move on to the border right now, because in the president's address to Congress on Wednesday, there was a reaction that we found quite interesting from the Arizona Senator, Democrat Mark Kelly. He said of the border, quote, "While I share President Biden's urgency in fixing our broken immigration system, what I don't hear tonight was a plan to address the immediate crisis at the border, and I will continue holding this administration accountable to deliver the resources and staffing necessary for humane, orderly process as we work to improve border security, support local economies, and fix our immigration system." I bring this up because you are part of a bipartisan effort to actually do something. Can you explain?
Yes, and I certainly agree with the senator, and this is what I've been saying for a while. Yes, I believe in immigration reform. We haven't had immigration reform since we had a bipartisan approach, 1986, President Reagan and the Democratic Congress. And we've had proposals, but we haven't carried that through. But yeah, I did notice that the president did not talk about the border. There is a border crisis. No ifs, no buts about it. The numbers are still high. They're doing a little better at moving the unaccompanied kids from Border Patrol, let's say in Donna, from the Border Patrol station to those 5 tents that HSS has next door. So they're doing a little better on the outflow itself. But what about the inflow? That is people coming in. Those numbers are still coming in. Look at the people that they released on prosecutorial discretion. It's about 8,500 people that they've released on the honor system, and they're not even part of the, have not been given a notice to appear. Right. They're not part of the immigration system. So to say that we have everything under control, I'm supportive of President Biden. I'm a supporter of his, but we're not paying attention to the borders communities, and this is not under control. I can tell you that.
Congressman Cuellar, we always appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Happy Saturday to you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.